The point of this video is to show you how to change backgrounds in the program called Zoom. For example, here's a new background. Here's another one. Now these are going to be holiday themed because that's the holiday I'm making this in. Oh, here we go. This is a default Zoom background. There's nice waves. This is beautiful. There's other ways you can use virtual backgrounds in Zoom, and this video is going to show you how to enable them. The first thing we want to do is define what a virtual background is. In Zoom, they basically let you add anything behind you. This is the real world behind me right now. But if I want, I can replace that with any still image that I want. These are the stock images they provide in Zoom. So you might have already seen these in someone else's Zoom conversations. There are others, such as these videos of the Northern Lights, or this one that I showed you earlier of the palm trees, that are preloaded in Zoom. But there's a third option, which is to import your own images and videos into the Zoom app. That way you can take any video you want, any image you want, and make it your video background. That's how I made these images of a Christmas environment. And the way you do it is basically in Zoom, you go up to your settings. So I'll point it out here. You go up to settings, and then you're going to go all the way, if you're in the PC or the Mac, scroll down from general down to, what is it, background and effects. Then there's going to be some tabs below that say things like video and virtual backgrounds. Select virtual backgrounds, and then all you really have to do is click the image or video that you want if you've already uploaded yours. If you haven't, it's easy to upload it yourself. Just scroll a little bit till you see where it says virtual backgrounds. And then there's this blue plus sign that if you hover over it, it says add image or video. Clicking that will let you add an image or a video. We'll add a video clip, the one that I saved in my Zoom background images folder. I'll click open and it will put that video clip behind me. We know it's working because the video is already playing this fireplace. And we can switch others, video clips if we want. I've already uploaded a few different ones into this, so you can see me swap them out behind me just like this. And some of them have motion that I am actually blocking. So to view this one, I would actually have to scoot way over, which might be good if I was over here talking and I wanted to talk about something like in the background. That would be cool because then I got all the space. Or there are other backgrounds like this where I can simply scoot over here. And now I have this very nice environment. And the other thing is, I'll turn on these other final ones. I'll be out of the fireplace on that one. If they don't look quite right to you as you're looking at them, you can either move forward, literally stand forward closer to your computer or your Mac or your PC, basically your camera, or stand back and see if that makes more sense in terms of how you look on camera. Alternatively, this is less ideal, you can tilt your camera up or down, or you can pan it left or right. And I didn't have to move at all. Literally, my body didn't move anywhere right now. So it just appeared that it did just by me moving the camera. And these are your options when you use a Zoom virtual background. You're not limited to to video images. You can use a still image. So I'll add an image. I'll choose the same exact idea we were using earlier, but this is a still image. And now you can see behind me, that's it, it's still. And in general, I like the moving image because it just provides a little bit of visual interest. And it's kind of more fun. So if you wanted to make your own virtual Zoom background like this, you can use a program that I've used to make these exact ones in the AI app called Poe AI. There is an image generator called Recraft. Recraft creates photorealistic images. Each of these that you're seeing behind me was generated in Recraft AI based on me typing a few words into it that I wanted to see produced and it generating 10 seconds of thought and giving me this final image. Then I used a video AI to make things like the fireplace come to life. And this actually fireplace right here is the same exact fireplace fire as this one and as this one and that one. They're all the same fireplace. I just adjusted it in the image that is otherwise completely static. And one more thing while we're still on this topic, if you're looking at yourself in the camera and you're like, well, the environment lighting's kind of weird, because this is the real environment behind me, but it's just a wall. And if you turn on an image and it just doesn't look quite right, try adjusting a light nearby, such as this here. Just watch the difference in the environmental light when I change it just by rotating it around the room. So there's all these different looks you can get. Now, not all of them are going to look good. Some of them are going to be very unflattering. But depending on what you're trying to match, what's behind you, the image behind you, that can work. I like a nice light like this that's kind of bouncing off and back to me. And you can also use your screen brightness sometimes, the actual brightness of your screen, to make an image look better or worse. So I'm already maxed out on this, but if I turn this light off, for example, you can see how I'm only being lit right now with the MacBook screen I'm using. It's not perfect, but maybe a darker image, would look a little more natural. It still kind of doesn't. Let's turn on some light again. Okay. That was all you needed to know about how to make a video background for Zoom. I hope you had a good time learning it. I hope that these reached you in time, this knowledge reached you in time for whatever you wanted to do on Zoom. And I hope you had a happy holidays whenever they were.